Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in a while. I feel like my last couple videos have been voiceovers and I didn't do an intro for them. So hi, how are you? This video is being filmed after Thanksgiving, so I hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving with your family or friends or whoever you celebrated with. I had a really great Thanksgiving. It was awesome. Ate lots of food. Had lots of fun. So I am so grateful for all of you guys who support me on this channel. You are honestly, truly amazing. But for today's video, I have this makeup look right here. It is a glitter cut crease. I didn't think that I would be able to do this, honestly, because I was like, that's way too difficult. Like, I am just like a girl in her room that does makeup. I don't think I can, you know, like, do that much of a glam, but here we are, and I did it. So this is super easy to recreate. I used a lot of products that you can just go ahead and go out to Ulta, Walmart, and go pick up or whatever. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say. I hope you guys are doing well, and if you guys want to see a tutorial on how to do this look right here, then you know what to do. Alright guys, getting started right ahead with the tutorial. I'm going to take from the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette the color Burnt Orange, and I'm just using this as a transition shade in my crease. I'm not building this up that much because I do want the crease to be a little light and I want the focus to be on the glitter liner. But as you can see, I am flicking it out at the edges to kind of give it a cat eye effect. You can see it really well in this clip where I'm just kind of dragging out the edges. This will give you a really nice guide to where you want your cut crease to be, and I think it makes it really easier and guides you very, very well. Once you're done with that, I took Cypress Ember, I think is the name of it, on a angled brush, sorry I had hair in my mouth, on an angled brush, and I just defined the crease even more. I tried to be kind of neat with this, but you don't have to be too neat because you are going to carve out the crease with some concealer. So just make sure that you are making sure that the crease doesn't go below your lid. It's okay if you go above because we will be blending this out, but try not to get it too much on your lid because then it is a little bit more difficult to carve it out with concealer. So once you feel like your eyes are even, it does take a little bit of time to make them perfect, so just take your time. It'll turn out perfectly, I promise. I went ahead and took a pencil brush and just blended out that color. You want to make sure that you're blending upwards and not downwards onto that lid because you want that lid space to remain bare so that you have a nice cut crease. But like I said, we are going to carve this out with concealer in just a second, so it is okay if you get a little bit on the lid, but just make sure that you are blending upwards. Once that is all blended out to your liking, I just went ahead and took my concealer. Any concealer will work, it doesn't really matter. You just want to carve out your lid. So below where we put that dark color with the angle brush, you just want to carve it out. It doesn't have to be perfect because, I mean, there really isn't any way to get this perfect, but if you're a beginner, I definitely suggest doing this because it makes the cut crease so much easier and you don't have to be super neat with it or anything. So I'm just taking a small concealer brush and defining my lid, and as you can see, I do miss a little areas here and there, but we are going to set this with a powder, so it isn't too important to be perfect with it, but you do want to get a general guide of where you are going. And like I said, just make sure to take your time with this step because it is pretty important because it does define the cut crease. So just rest your hand on a table is what I suggest, just to get a steady hand, and then you can just carve it out very easily. Once I finished that, I took the shade Tempera from the Anastasia palette and just set that concealer. You can use any color. You can use a darker color. You can use a lighter color. I just really like the way that this looked with the really dark cut crease, and I think it would look very, very pretty with the gold liner that I'm going to be using in a few seconds. Now I'm just taking this NYX Glam Liner. I love this, guys. It is so amazing. I was going to go ahead and purchase the Urban Decay one, but that was like $20, and this one was under $5, and I think they do the exact same thing, and this is honestly so beautiful. They have so many colors. I'm definitely going to pick up some more so I can do more glitter looks for you guys. I love glitter, but I just hate how messy it is. You know what I mean? So I think this is a really great way to incorporate glitter into your look without it getting all over your face and all over your clothes and everything, and it's super easy to take off at the end of the night. So now I'm just doing it on the other eye. You kind of want to try to match your eyes just because you will be able to see the glitter when your eyes are closed and everything like that. So I just try to match it up to the other side. Once again, it doesn't have to be perfect. No one's perfect, but I am trying to match it up as best as I can. Take your time with this step because it is pretty important. So just once again, rest your hand on a table to make sure that it's steady, and dip the brush as many times as you can to get it as opaque as you want. So once again, I'm going into the shade Tempera after I'm done with the glitter liner, and I am just highlighting my brow bone with this shade. I love this shade so much. It's probably one of my favorites from the palette. It just really highlights and brightens anything that wherever you place it. So once I'm done that, I'm doing that on both eyes, and then I'm just going to go ahead and blend it to make sure that there are no harsh lines. Now I'm just going in once again with that Cypress Ember shade, and I'm not doing a wing liner or anything. I'm just placing this kind of smoky at the base of my lashes, of my top lashes, just to define them a little bit without having to apply any liquid liner. You can definitely add liquid liner if you guys want. I thought that the look was pretty dramatic without it. So I'm just taking these Eyelure Lashes. I am obsessed with these. They are more expensive. They're like $11, but look how beautiful they look. Oh my god. So now I'm just taking the Stay Matte Primer from Rimmel, and I apply that, and I'm taking the number 7 Airbrush Away Foundation. I am loving this foundation, guys. I picked it up from Ulta, and it was pretty pricey. It was like $17, but I really like the way it feels on my face and the way it sinks into my skin. I do think I need a lighter color or a darker color, or I might have to mix it because I feel like it looks a little ashy on my skin. What do you guys think? But once I bronze and highlight with concealer and everything, I think it looks pretty good. Now going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Medium. I didn't want my under eye to be too bright today, so I decided to take this concealer because it isn't super brightening, but it does definitely highlight my face. I just went down the bridge of my nose, on my cupid's bow, and under my eyes, and then blended that out with a damp beauty blender. I just run it under the sink a couple times to make sure that it is damp and really, really moist so that I can blend out my foundation perfectly. Once that is all blended out, I'm taking this Colormates powder, which I got from the dollar store. If you guys saw my last tutorial, I am obsessed with this powder. It is so silky smooth, and it sets my concealer amazingly. So for $1, you cannot beat it. So I just set my under eye or wherever I put that concealer on my face, and then I just set my face a little bit so that my bronzer excuse me, doesn't go on patchy or anything. Setting your face really helps with that. If you find that your bronzer or your highlight or your blush is kind of patchy, setting your face, no matter if you have dry skin or not, definitely helps with that. So now I'm taking the NYX Matte Bronzer and just bronzing up my face. I think it might have been my lighting, but the foundation does look pretty good on my skin, don't you guys think? So I'm just applying this. I am using this as a blush today as well. I really wanted the face to be really bronzy and glowy, and I didn't want to really distract from the eyes. So I'm just bronzing up my face, and I'm just applying this on my cheeks and on my forehead, just to give an all-around bronze look. Once I'm all bronzed and glowy, I want to be more glowy, so I'm taking the Champagne Pop by Becca and Jaclyn Hill, and I'm just applying this on my cheekbones and on the bridge of my nose and making sure to blend that out so I don't have a really harsh highlight, but I did want this look to be pretty glowy, because don't you want to be shining like a freaking ball on Christmas or anything? Because I do. It's holiday season, right? Now I'm just taking this Rimmel eye kohl in black, and I'm just running that on my lower lash line just to make this look super smoky and dramatic, and I'm just running that between my lashes as well on my lower lash line. No, waterline. I'm sorry, guys. So once I'm done with that, I just went ahead and took Cypress Ember from the Anastasia kit again and just blended that on my lower lash line like so. Now I'm just taking the Wet n Wild Color Icon lip liner. I actually used a whole bunch of different lipsticks for this color, actually, guys. So I took the shade Dopey from ColourPop. I took Adorable, I think it is, from Milani, the Amore Matte Lip Cream. And I just took a whole bunch of stuff and applied that on my lips just to get a color that I liked. And once you're done with the lips, guys, that will be it for this look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it and found it fun and festive for the holiday season. Let me know if you try it out by commenting down below. And I will talk to you guys in my next video very soon. Love you, girls. Bye.